Hello everyone, welcome to this week's Feud Wild West Tactics stream. It's been a while since Steam Summer Festival, but we're back and ready to show off the game again. There have been some changes made a little bit, so we'll see if people notice. I'll be talking about them as well, but let's start out with skirmish mode this week. I think something we've had some questions about, skirmish and saga have come up. I know due to the demo, some people think, it's only linear missions and like battles linked together, and that's a very, very small part of the game. So you also have skirmish mode. Skirmish is kind of a quick battle. You just set up your difficulty, and I'm just gonna do random heroes. You can do random hard guns, which is probably the hardest. So everybody's gonna be a random hero here, depending on hard difficulty. Going here real quick, there's a bunch of achievements that are specific to this mode. Some of them are quite hard. So this is a way to challenge yourself and try out different tactics and strategies, before you go into like something like a saga game, or to learn a new hero if you want, things like that. It's just a lot of fun to play too. So anyway, we're gonna get started. We start off, he just gives you a little quick synopsis. We're in the mountains, so it's probably gonna be a snow level, and here's what's going on. And we jump in. And it will load up a fight for us to do with some random enemies on hard. So we got the fort level. It's kind of a fun level. New camera tutorial. It's recently added. And we'll start moving in. So we got Caitlyn. She's kind of an assassin. We've got Preacher. He's a pretty powerful single pistol user, gunslinger. Kind of lookout mode. We can see the guys over here. We can see the enemies already. So we'll see if we can lure him in. We got Bad Frank, who's a double pistol, and he's an awesome character. He basically is hero-wise. He can do gun dives because he's got the double pistol, and has a lot of potential for high kills. Let's go in lookout mode. Lookout's kind of like Overwatch, if you're familiar with certain other games in the genre, and ours works pretty much the same. Although you get a 360 versus just a directional cone. Let's see if I can hit one of these guys. Cap has got a long rifle, a very long range, so you can kind of try to estimate. Like there, I just moved up my first action to move up, and didn't bother to go in cover because I think I can take shots at these guys, which I can from this range. And you can tell by the icon here, and you can hover over and see where these guys are. These are the guys you can shoot. This guy, because he's not wearing a hat, is a very, very weak guy, and he also has a broken shield, which means he's exposed. These are your chances to hit. This guy is in half cover, half-filled shield, and has a hat and all that, some glowing eyes, and looks a little bit more evil, so it makes him a little bit more of a difficult character. So we're going to shoot the weak character. He's close up there. Takes a shot. He's hurt, almost dead. And then Cap, because he's got such a long range, is gonna be safe for us here, which is nice. And so we got some lookout shots here. The guy's trying to get to cover. Oh, we got a guy over by the fort. Now, so there's lots of different places the enemies can spawn, as well as your characters, your posse, for skirmish games, and this is true for everything but the story mode, because the story mode has very specific setups. But for these skirmish matches and saga mode, we've got so many different points of entry to maps that you can really have different games that play very differently on the same map, just based on where you enter. Like we kind of came in from the side this time, so that presented us with some challenges that are unique to coming in from the side. So one thing you'll notice, what I'm doing right now, you see me scrolling around, is we have fixed the keyboard camera usage. It was super, super fast before. That's all cleaned up. Something that came up from a couple of folks that played the demo. And we're always glad to have the feedback. Good, bad, or indifferent, we're glad to have the feedback. So there we've got some guys revealed. We've also got a box of dynamite, but this Preacher's probably going to be in for some trouble here. He moved up a little more quickly than he should have. I tend to play these stream games a little more risky there, just for fun, because, hey, who doesn't want to just get into the action, you know? You can be very reserved about things. So she shot at him. She used a special ability. That was her it's like a paralyzing shot. So he lost an action point for next round. So he'll only have 1 instead of 2, which is good. All the special abilities have wonderful benefits. And if you learn how to use your guys as a team, you can kind of combo your special abilities and play off of each other, basically, which is obviously good. Let me see. It looks like if I move up here, I'm going to be out of cover, but I'm exposed to somebody. This is another guy over there with a long rifle. So yeah, this is a big group here. This is going to be a tough fight. Of course, I've played it like I'm just, you know, rushing in. Let's see. Double guns here. Double pistol over here. Like I said, I was very open with my characters moving in here. Let's see, this will probably be a fairly bloody fight. I'm going to have to figure out a way to get either into the fort or somewhere around the side of these guys, because they're just picking me off as I try to move in. So let's see here. Let's see what Preacher can do. He's kind of in a tough spot because he's got guys all around him, but I'm going to see if I can take out this guy, or at least hurt him badly. He has a special attack there. So this shot hit. That guy's a pretty tough guy, so I didn't totally take him out or anything like that, but it get up my accuracy against him. So see if I use this shot now, we had a 96% chance to hit, so it's a really good chance. Yeah. So he's hurt but not out. Bad Frank here. Let's see what we can do with him. We've got a guy here on this edge that he can shoot at. If I move him up, though, if I want to get risky here, I can move him in or up. I'm going to hold off on using him at all, actually, and I'm going to move Randall in here. I'm going to do something, again, something kind of bold. Run Randall up here. He's got cover still, but you can see this guy. You get the benefit of kind of looking around the corner of objects to see guys. I'm going to use this special ability because it does a ton of damage. And 96% chance, and there goes that guy to his grave. Let's see if we can get Bad Frank to do something here. So now we can start looking at who else we've got. We've got Caitlin here, kind of in a bad position. So we're gonna move her in, just get her in cover here before we start taking shots at people. So this guy's weak, not the greatest chance to hit, but you know we got a little shot in there, did a little damage. Let's see now. He's got, as we said before, Cap's got amazing range. So he can actually get a shot in here too. That almost got him down. He is getting some cover defense. See if Bad Frank can't take him out though. Ooh, so close. The second pistol does far less damage than the first, just to make these guys the guy not grossly overpowered. But he did get him killed. Let's end the turn. So we're doing pretty well. We're making a comeback. We do have a full posse of heroes, so that makes it a little bit easier for us to do some damage, basically. Let's see. Still getting kind of plinked at by those guys over there, though. Preacher's not in great shape. He's hurt. Bad Frank and him are hurt pretty bad. So what we're gonna try to do is I'm gonna move him in here. And then you can see a little green hand here shows up. That means we can take one of the dynamite sticks here. So he's going to grab a stick of dynamite. Because who doesn't want a stick of dynamite? Everybody wants a stick of dynamite. I'm going to start shooting at this guy over here who's in cover. And once again, I need to get some kind of freedom here so we can kind of slip around and start trying to flank these guys. But right now it seems like we're just going to have to try to bull them. There we go. So what happened here is she got Inspired Mode. Now Inspired Mode's pretty cool. You get an extra action point immediately. So although she just spent one, she got an extra one, so that she's got 3 total now. And then next round she'll have a full 3. Because she's got a pistol, she also got this special ability the pistol can use while she's in Stone Cold Killer mode. It's a gun fan. Gun fan basically is the classic gun fan. You can use it to lock down an enemy if they're in cover, or you can use it on an exposed enemy to just murderize them, basically. So what we're going to do is kind of do a risky move here. I'm going to run her over here, totally expose her, and we're going to spend that action point to shoot this guy. Oh, we killed him, so That's the good news. The bad news is she can fire this to pin this guy down, or I can wait until next turn. There's some other kind of fun things I can do too. I can also do a showdown if we want. Showdowns can be pretty cool and pretty tough though too. So let's do a showdown with this guy. So this is our only real-time element in the game. When the high noon clock ticks up, you basically can get it so you can do a showdown. As you can see, she's kind of, everybody's fingering their guns. And you get this little icon here. It's can be kind of tough sometimes with a higher level guy. She did well though and won that shootout. The meter's now empty. But didn't kill him. This guy's a tough dude, so he took his hit and it's still behind the tree over there. Cap needs to reload, and I don't think he's in range to hit anybody, so we're going to slowly start moving him up. Run him over here behind this tree. And let's do the same thing with Randall. We'll run him in here. Slowly start moving him up. And that's it for now. Let's see what happens. Let's see if Caitlin can survive. If she can survive, I'm going to run her up and try to get that gun found on somebody, or run her over here inside the fort. Ooh, they're taking shots at Frank because he's real low health. Now this guy's going to try to hide, basically. All right, so we know what he's doing. She's got 3 action points, which gives her so much freedom. I can run all the way in here. That's only 2 action points. So I run in here. Hopefully there's not any other guys in here. I don't see anybody. There might be somebody hidden, but I'm gonna take a shot at this guy, just a regular shot, and then it doesn't do that much. He's tough. He's a super hard enemy. You can tell because he's got a not just the hat, but got the red eyes and the big red star. Means he's like a very elite guy. This gun fan might not even kill him. Gun fan usually kills most guys, but he barely survived and got a retaliation off on Caitlin, but he's barely alive. So we did a ton of damage to that guy, and he just barely survived. I'm going to show what dynamite does now, because hey, dynamite's fun. So pretty sure it's a stick of dynamite. We're going to roll it up here and see if we can't hit this guy without killing Caitlin. So we'll see. Let's see. Dynamite can bounce, so it can be pretty fun. Oh, good hit that time though. So yeah, we killed him, blew down the wall. There was another guy hidden in there, who we just revealed, because now some of the debris here is gone. So this guy shows up, so we can see him. Unfortunately, because we blew up that wall, Caitlin's exposed to him, which isn't great. So let's see what we can do with Randall. We're gonna really start moving Randall in on this guy with the rifle over here. He's hiding behind that rock. Randall's got a shotgun, so his range is pretty short. I'm going to move Bad Frank over and have him get a stick of dynamite of his own. So again, who doesn't want dynamite? And Cap, even with his long range, can't get to anybody yet, so we're going to run him up here and keep kind of moving him in slowly. And that's it. We'll see if Caitlin can survive. She's in a pretty bad position here. That guy wanted to get in cover because he was exposed to her as well. Ooh. Everybody's taking a shot at Caitlin. That's not cool. But let's see what she can do. She is bleeding now. Yeah, she's probably gonna die or go down here soon. So we're gonna see if we can't, just do a Hail Mary here. I don't think I could save her at this point because she's got a bleed on her. So we're just gonna try to let her do as much damage to that guy as possible. He's dead. So she got to kill him. She'll probably bleed out next round. We've got this guy kind of trapped over here. We can't quite reach him yet, but I bet we can move Randall up even closer. We'll see. His shotgun special might be able to reach there. Yeah, it can. So we're going to use that and see if we can. We got a hit. And one of the things his shotgun special can do is it has a chance to push somebody away from where they're at. So as you can see, it did a knockback here, pushed him a couple scores away, and pushed him on a cover. So that's important because since we waited for Cap, there's a potential now that if we run Cap up, like maybe to here, it's about as far as I can get him. That I can, he's just out of range. I thought I could get a shot in, but he's just out of range. I'm going to put him on lookout though, because if that guy tries to run back into cover, we might get a shot at him. I think we're probably close enough to get a shot at him. Preacher doesn't have the range right now, so we've got Bad Frank over here with his dynamite. I'm just going to run over and blow up some stuff for fun. Because reasons. Let's blow up something. Let's blow up all that stuff over there. There we go. So yeah, we have a lot of destruction. We can basically you can make your own holes and stuff, and breach an area with dynamite. We have some other explosives, fire, some smoke bombs too that obscure vision. Poison cloud that persists and does damage. Alright, so we've got Randall in here. He's got a reload, and he's out of range. This guy, because he's long range, actually, this worked out for him. Even though he's out of cover, he was able to take shots at us. Caitlin, not in great shape. I'm going to run her over here. I don't know if she's bleeding anymore. Oh, she is still bleeding. We're going to just hide her over here. I don't think she's going to make it very, very far here. Cap is out of range, but can be in range. We'll run him up here. Again, this is a little bit bold, but he might be able to get enough here. Almost got him down. We'll run Preacher up too. We'll run Preacher way up here. We can let you spend your action points any way you like. You can double move and shoot twice. Basically, you decide what kind of strategy you want to do with your guys. This guy's reloading. I think he's pretty much like, he's got the range on us, so he's going to try to limp into cover. He's going to try to limp into cover, poor guy. Alright, so, well, that seems wonderful. We're going to see if Randall can either kill him or push him out of cover again. Nope. Not this time. But he will get a shot in. And the guy's got cover, is a tough guy, and he's got cover defense. Caitlin, we're going to have sit over here. We'll see if she can have her actually survive this fight. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But we'll try. Gonna reload. We've got our high noon meter up again, so we could use that, but we're just gonna try to. Oh, this guy's got quick draw as well. Quick draw lets him retaliate potentially. And there he goes. So we had a pretty good victory that time. I mean, that was. I know this map pretty well, and so we did pretty well. You can get items and stuff in skirmish, so you can use them and kind of gear up your guys if you want, and try to overcome some of the harder challenges. Brutal's much harder than even hard. So that's skirmish. Let's you do kind of a quick fight. That took us about 16-17 minutes to do. Maybe only more like 15 because I was talking a lot before we got in there. So it's a nice way to just jump in and get going basically. Now let's go into Western Saga. We're gonna do a new game. I'm going to do let's do the McCoys. I'm going to do Gunslinger mode. It's just normal mode. Got a hardcore setting here. Hardcore is where we save for you. And as these harder modes don't only get progressively harder in general. In the top mode, you don't even get heroes. And in the showdown mode, heroes can be killed. And then, of course, in the normal mode, your hired guns can die. So, and in hardcore, we save for you. So if your heroes all get wiped out, or your hired guns all get wiped out in a bad fight, they're gone. You just got to keep pressing forward. Hopefully, try to win. So you get a starting town. You get your 3 starting heroes here. We're the McCoys, so we get Randall, Bad Frank, and Sam McCoy. The game's initial set of characters is based around the Hatfields and McCoys, kind of the classic Feud family, and that gave us access to the doing the Appalachian Mountains. So we've got a really kind of an interesting non-deserty backdrop here for the game. We got forests and snow and swamps and all these kind of things that were in that area. There's some grassland. So your goal here is you've got these different posses, and you can build your own posses and recruit guys, and you get some starting guys to go out with, and you from turn to turn, you try to take more territory, you try to take more resources, and eventually there are 3 other families that have land on the map that are also going to be trying to take over, and they'll fight each other, but they also will fight you, and eventually if you let them, they'll get powerful and they'll come try to eliminate you, basically. So let's take a look. You've also got this map, so you can tell where. So we're down in the corner right here. So I actually rode one of our guys out, kind of in a bad direction, but this is the edge of the map over here. The blue border is our territory. We're decently well protected. We've got some mountains which are impassable near us, which is good, especially good for a hometown. Events are things that are like encounters. They can be great or they can be really deadly. And sometimes you'll get a fight, and sometimes you'll just get a pop-up that has like, hey, you found an item, or oh, somebody wants to join your posse, or things like that. So it can be kind of a fun thing to encounter. Now the first turns, you're kind of just exploring and like you finding events, maybe do an event. You know, what you're really trying to locate as quickly as possible are some resources so you can do some research, which we'll get into as soon as we see some resources pop up here. We will get into how that works. I'm going to skip around this for now. I'm going to ride it right on through. There's a cave event. You'll start learning what kind of events these are too, and there's a lot of different kinds of types of events that can happen on a location. So, like, while you know this is a cave, it could have bears, it could have wolves, it could have some treasure in it. You know, I mean, all kinds of stuff. Right now, I'm just riding for resources right now. Okay, there's a mine, so I'm gonna go get that next turn. And get Sam coming up here too. And map turn. The good news is we're kind of in a corner, so we're a little bit far away. The world map is randomly spawned every game. So basically, you have completely different layouts of the world map, which is awesome. You also get different benefits to these resources. Hover over the mine here. It's a little funky. Hover over the mine here. You got rugged workers, at least one rare hired gun defender, so you can fight on the mine if you're trying to defend it. But unfortunately, you have poor conditions. Some morales and defenders have a plus 20% chance to panic. So they're rugged. They're like tough guys, but they freak out if they get too many people shooting at them. So yeah, you get those random combinations change from game to game as well. Just gonna keep riding here. So this mode of the game is a lot more freeform. We're talking about it a little bit in the discussions area in Steam about how this works, and this is kind of where you get to, like I said, design your own posses and really start to research things and start to kind of plot out your own strategy. So this is research. A bunch of different kinds of research you can do. This is posse research. We got weapon research. We got production research. We got strategy research, which lets you do things in the world map, actually use abilities in the world map, like making another family's posse get lost, you know, that kind of thing. Quick learner ups the experience. Stalwart is courage. So their hired guns don't panic as much. We'll do quick learner just to get something going. There's all of them have advantages. You know, again, it's up to you to kind of determine what kind of strategy you want to make for your posses in your game. What you're feeling works. So I'm just riding out here. When the enemies were about ready to run into some enemy territory where I can see the edge of it, I also can see a mill which I want to get. So there's an enemy posse right there. So these guys, the yellow flag, and looking at resource management. This kind of is a synopsis of all the resources and heroes you have, research you've got going on. But more importantly, this guy is an enemy posse, so you can hover over him and kind of see that he's got a pretty tough posse. So they're all low level, but he's got a hero, he's got a rare hired gun, he's got an uncommon hired gun. That rare hired gun has got a long rifle. I mean, probably not somebody I want to just blaze up into at this point, but let's go grab the mill. Let's grab this mill real quick. Oh, there's another posse here too. So yeah, things are getting going to heat up a little bit here as I've taken more territory. And you can go on the map and see like where the blue areas are is where my territory is, and you can see both these guys are yellow and they're coming out of a yellow territory that's right above us here. So they probably are not going to enjoy us coming over here too much. Oh wow, we got all three factions, and they're all kind of riding. They're kind of riding down towards our hometown, which is, oh yeah, we'll see here. But you know, what fun would it be if we didn't start some trouble? So we're gonna take Sam's posse. Actually, let's not take Sam's posse. Let's take Randall's. Randall's got a full posse. Let's take Randall's posse and attack these guys. I feel like they're too close to us. So this kind of gives you a comparison. We're generally in better shape than they are because we've got a couple of heroes. They have an uncommon. We're gonna do a battle. You can battle later too if you want to move your other posses or do some research or something before. Since we're on our land, we got a added guy. I can think of him as a local that joined us. So we've got our 5 guys and we got a local. So that's definitely great. But he's controlled by AI, so he may do awesome things or he may do dumb things. It depends on what his behavior setups are for this particular guy in this particular place. We got another fort here tonight. Forts seem to be popular tonight. Let's see. Let's move this guy up. Don't see anybody yet. So, oh, there's a guy over there. I saw just the barest flicker of a guy over there. I'll put him in a lookout mode. We're start kind of going this way. I'll come on the edge of the map here. So we're just moving around this. Let's see about this guy. I'm gonna run him here and hope that nobody's like sticking out waiting for me. Let's see. Got Bad Frank, who you guys are familiar with from the hero matchup we just played. He's definitely got some good abilities and stuff. All right. So one of the final adjustments we did post the demo and all that is we've been looking into like how tough the guys are to kill and you know basically what their TTK is, what the time to kill them is, and we made some changes there. So combat's a little more dangerous in terms of health and stuff and how quickly you can go down. Because obviously it doesn't just affect them; it affects you too, and your heroes and hard guns. So, but we're pretty satisfied with where it's at now. I mean, guys can still be really tough. I mean, the intent is, yeah, there's still tough guys that you're gonna need to pump some shots into, but overall, you'll want to be watching cover a lot more, and even than before, and also taking advantage of opportunities as much as before. Everything feels just a little bit more brutal now, and there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. So, let's see. I'm gonna run him right here. I don't know if that'll allow us to see anybody yet. Not yet. I think that guy may have run off and moved somewhere. Let's see what our AI guy does. Sometimes the AI guys can be great scouts. They'll just run up and, you know, kind of jump out somewhere and expose themselves, basically. Expose themselves, but also show you where the enemies are. This guy doesn't seem to be doing that. But the enemies are out there. Some other posses out there lurking around. All right, let's see if I can run us over here. Let's see. I don't see anybody yet. I just have this bad feeling that I'm gonna get crazy again, and then it's gonna be brutal. Oh, there's a guy right there. So I can start. Nah, I can't. I think he's got range on me too. So let's see what we can do. I don't know. I think I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna see if he moves out of there. But I think he's got a longer range than I do, so that's not gonna make it easy on me. I come in here. I don't. This might reach him. Not quite. So let's see what goes on here. If he starts shooting at those guys, I'm going to need to find out something else, find a different strategy. I'm going to run the long rifle guy up here and see if I can't get him in range. And get our rifle guy in here, or sorry, our shotgun guy in here too. Let's move him around the side. I'm concerned there's some guy. I definitely saw a guy over here by this rock. Some guys are running around over here somewhere. I don't want to let them just go run free. Oh, our AI guy's coming to join the fight inside, it looks like. Oh, there's a guy. Yeah, they're sneaking around. We'll get them. Oh, yeah. Like I said, he's got range on us, so I can probably run Bad Frank in afterwards. And there's another guy. I knew there were some guys over here. So here we can start playing around and seeing if can we reach this guy. Not yet. I'm gonna run. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that was a surprise. A big surprise, in fact. Sometimes you'll come around a corner like that and there'll be a whole load of guys there. So we're going to see if we can start helping out here. And one of the things any of your guys can do is look around the corner. This is true for enemies. So he's got cover here. These guys are exposed because he can kind of peep around here and do what I'm about ready to do, which is start trying to kill these guys. And there we go. Got a good solid shot in on that guy. Unfortunately, looks like we're okay. He can just reach him with a special attack, so we're gonna try to do that. That did not land though. Do reload. Oh. And just hang out over here. Now I think our long rifle guy. I think I can get him in a position where he can shoot this guy. Maybe. Let's see. He might be able to see around here enough to shoot him. Not yet. So I'm gonna have to get this guy out of here right now. We're gonna just run him all the way out. And hopefully, I will see what our AI guy does. I think he's gonna run inside and try to help, which kind of leaves Randall and oh, our AI guys decided to play it safe. So he's hiding from conflict. Now this guy's got one of our guy exposed now. Bad Frank's taking some hits. So yeah, these guys are going to try to get in cover. But this one guy did not. This one guy's out in the open now. So let's see what we can do. I'm going to try, see what this guy can do first, because I can start just unloading on this guy. And then I can actually, what I'm going to do is be a little crafty. I'm going to step back one area, one square, so this guy can't see me anymore. I'm no longer exposed. We're going to see what Randall can do here. Now, Randall's got that guy exposed. Wouldn't normally use my special on this guy, but I wanted to. And he took a huge chunk of damage there. Let's see if we can't take him out. He's an undercover. There he goes. A little bit blessed. Already went through the wall. We just saw a guy panic over there. Some guy ran over here. This guy just panicked and ran out from behind the tree. When they see it, when an enemy dies, or when one of your guys dies, it can cause a panic, basically. And your guys can end up, you know, running, basically trying to run away from the fight because they're scared. You know, everybody gets scared sometimes. So I'm gonna run Bad Frank over here and try to get in range for next round. This guy I'm just gonna leave here for now. He's kind of in a bit of a pickle. This guy I'm gonna move in here where he was. I think I can get an angle on this guy from here. Yeah, I can. Not great hit odds, but it's a long rifle, does a lot of damage to half that guy's health in a shot. He's still got a little bit of a potential cover benefit over there. Let's see what our AI guy does. Oh, now he's going to come join the fight. Randall's behind cover. This guy's behind. We got 3 guys out here. Oh my gosh, this guy's got dynamite. Oh, and it's a direct hit. So we've got Bad Frank is not only is out of cover, but he's also been knocked down, not out. Knockout is much worse than knockdown. Let's go deal with Bad Frank because we got to get him to safety. So it costs an action point to stand up, and then we can try to get somewhere where we're not going to get immediately killed. So I'm going to run in close here, and we can go back to our, let's do our long rifle guy. He's got a reload, but he can get another shot in. Maybe he's got a 50-50 chance here. No better than 50-50. Almost killed him. That guy's got like barely any life left, this guy. So let's see. Over here, this guy needs to reload. He can take a shot at this guy, but he's trying really good cover, so he's gonna get the benefit of that cover. Randall's kind of in bad shape here, and he's got a reload. I'm gonna run him back. This gets him protected at least. He's not exposed to anybody, and I can take a moment and reload. This guy, I'm gonna move here and start trying to move him in as well. Yeah, he's still out of range, but let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Ouch. Hoped that, yeah, ouch. It's in cover. I'm getting a little benefit there, but only in a quarter cover. Quarter cover is like light cover, little light trees and stuff like that. Half cover, 50% obviously. And then, the trees are half cover. Some of the big rocks are full cover, though. Full shield, so they're very effective at blocking damage, basically, making it hard for you to take damage from that area. So, yeah, there we go. So we just took him out. Good shot on the special. This guy panicked, which is awesome. And we're going to... I think we're going to... what are we going to do here? I'm going to take a shot at this guy. Randall's gotten bashed up pretty good. Bad Frank now can open field on this guy. He's dead. This guy's panicking. Just a lot of death going on. The weaker the hired guns, like commons and stuff, and uncommons, they'll panic more often. Obviously, legendary hired guns are a lot tougher. Heroes don't really panic, so that's the advantage of being a hero. No panicking. Let's see, this guy's exposed. This guy now. Oh, took him out. He got inspired, so he's got the extra action point. He also got Bull Rush, which is like a charge ability where you can charge and ram through guys. So I'm going to try to do something like ridiculous next round. I'm going to run him up here. I'm going to try to knock this guy down next round. Again, I'm kind of doing some stuff I might not normally do just to show off things. Let's see who else we got here. This guy, I'm just going to reload, put him in the lookout. We'll start trying to figure out how to get to some of these other guys soon. I think this might be the last guy over here. We'll see. We got our AI guy too. Randall's in pretty bad shape. Our AI guy's going to try to come around, maybe try to engage. Pistol guy's trying to make this guy's life rough. Don't like that very much. All right, so again, like I said, I probably would never do this with this guy normally, but we're gonna run him over here. I'm gonna hope. You know, I think it's not gonna. I'm not gonna be able to show a bull rush. So what I'll probably do is just do this. I'm gonna have him. Oh, he's out of ammo too. I'll show bull rush just as a fun thing. One of the things you can do with bull rush that isn't if you can't get in range to run someone over in a straight line, you can also use it to like run away or to reposition, which is kind of cool. So again, a lot of moves can be used in ways that aren't, you know, they're intended to be used in ways that are, you know, creative, basically, where it's like, hey, I want to use that as movement instead of an attack. Well, that's fine. You know, use it as movement instead of an attack. I mean, that's great. So Bad Frank's special's got some range here. So we can still get a shot into this guy. We're kind of encircling him now. We're gonna basically you know, do our best to hunt this guy down, not let him get away. Let's see if we keep him in here for now. Let's see what happens. Oh, this guy's still kind of a little bit of a chicken here, our AI guy. So we've got this guy here. He's got, unfortunately, he's way out of range because he's got a shotgun, but he's exposed. So we're gonna move him into cover over here. Just get him out of the way. We've got Bad Frank here exposed. Let's see who we got. He can't quite get to that guy yet. So what we're gonna do, it's gonna take a double move, but we're gonna run him and just get him in really some good cover on the other side of this rock. We're gonna try to move all of our guys here into cover. We're gonna move him into cover over here. Let's start moving our long rifle guy around. He can be very effective, so let's use him. Let's not forget about him. Randall, I'm keeping out of it. So one of the things in Saga mode that's a lot different than if you're just playing like a single scenario, unless you're challenging yourself or whatever, is that, you know, I don't want Randall to get hurt and have to go recover at the hospital, you know, the doctor's office in town. I kind of don't want Bad Frank to go there either, but, you know, or obviously I don't want guys to get killed, so you kind of want to be more careful generally about your guys. And try to protect him if you can. Like, there are times when it's like, hey, I don't want my hard gun to have a chance to die, so I better make sure he doesn't go down. And I'll just take him and, like, you know, I'll take a hired gun who's really, really badly hurt and just put him, you know, behind some cover over here. You know, play him a little bit more like the AI guy who's being very, very cautious about everything he does. You know, we're gonna start moving this guy in though. I don't think he can reach it yet, but we're getting close. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to try something a little crazy there if I want to move that guy in the next round. Ken Jones here. You know, this guy, can't do much with him right now, but I'm gonna start trying to move him in too. I'm trying to get this guy where I can pincer him. We're gonna leave or reload Randall and just leave him over here for now. Put him in the lookout. Yeah, this guy, I'm not gonna do anything more than lookout this round. Let's see what the AI guy does. Oh, I just went to lookout. So hoping the AI guy might, you know. Cowell Princess. Does heal time differ between people? Is Cowell Princess's question. Yes. Heroes and hired guns heal at different rates, and depending on how severe the injury was, which we kind of determine post-combat, determines the length. You can also do research to shorten the healing time, which is good. Obviously, you want the shorter healing time, the better. I'm gonna run this guy with the shotgun up. He's exposed, but he's also exposed this guy, and he's gonna miss, which is too bad. May try to do some tomfoolery with Bad Frank. So if we run him over to the edge here, we're both exposed, but Bad Frank's got a nice draw on this guy. So there we go. Almost killed him. And we're going to see if we can't get this guy in a position to at least get a shot off. Yeah, we can't get a shot off, but we can get him in position for next round. And who we got here? Long range. He's got range, but can't get him anywhere we can be effective yet. Next round, though. I'm going to put him out here, again, a bit exposed, but too far away for it to matter. We'll see. We'll see what this guy does. This guy's probably going to just freak out and start shooting him. I had to reload. Awesome. So he's got one action point. He'll probably shoot somebody. He'll probably try to shoot Bad Frank or somebody. We'll see. Oh, no, he's going to try to limp. He did try to get into cover. So that's good for us because we've got guys just all around him right now who we can use to kind of start blocking him in. I'm going to try to get a shot in here. There we go. Victory. Did a real clean win there. Like their posse wasn't too tough, and we did have that extra guy to help out, or at least make us feel more comfortable. We had one of our guys level up, so we're going to go have a look at that. And as you can see, their posse got disabled on the map. It's gone. Posse Builder, some of our new stuff. Posse Builder brings a little bit of new tutorials to help clarify things. And so we've got different things that you can get. These are just stat upgrades, toughness and speed. I'm going to give him some speed. I want to move around more quickly. Shotgun, being able to move quicker, is a good one because you can get into close range quickly. These will modify his special ability. You can only pick one as you're leveling up, and these are different abilities, completely different abilities that are, allow you to build the character as you go. So you can kind of change what type of character you're building in some cases. We have a doctor character that you can build as a healer or as a murderer, basically, which is pretty fun. Where he runs around with scalpels and poison and stuff. Or you can have him be a standard, I'm here to help, So we're going to recruit some hired guns, and here we get an assortment. These refresh every once in a while. It's a legendary. It's a real nice hired gun, but he's pretty expensive. You can't really afford him yet. He's got some, he's just stacked with awesome abilities though. So he's a knife guy too. And we've got this guy who might be pretty good. You can check what kind of special abilities they might have. He's a power attack. I'm going to hire this guy. It's a pretty good one. And what you can do is, let's say we have a posse out, like Sam's right now is missing a guy. So we're gonna add this guy to the posse from town. So he'll ride out. It'll take 2 days, but he'll ride out and join up. And you can kind of delay any aggressive actions if you want until that guy joins up. I'm gonna have Sam's just gonna ride over here. We'll see if we can keep him disengaged for a couple of turns. So we don't get hammered before the guy joins. Probably have some resources to do some research. Demolitionist can help with dynamite bouncing. One of the chambers really good. No ammo, chance of no ammo consumption on hit with a long rifle. Two-gun Titan's wonderful. 5% chance of a knockdown if both dual pistol attacks are hit. Since we have Bad Frank, I'm gonna start going down this way. I'm like, yeah, let's do that. Let's give him a knockdown if both shots hit. That's excellent. And we're gonna intern. See what happens. Let's see if these guys. The AI fights each other too. The other families will fight each other, so they might be doing their own thing. But and we just got a new hero. So occasionally during Saga mode, you'll get there's a random assortment of heroes that can join you. During story mode, you can learn all their techniques, and all the heroes are featured somewhere in story mode, and one of the campaigns. So this is Jane. She's kind of a saloon girl who's has a bunch of interesting abilities. So we're gonna get her, and now she will be in town. And what we can do with her is start forming a third posse. So we're gonna just jump back to town really quickly. We've got a third posse slot. Yes, you can get more than 3 posses via research as well. What we can do now is to take Jane and just add her, and eventually we'll get a horse. And let's get a horse right now. So we'll start preparing for this. I'm not going to add it yet because she'll show up on the map if we add it. It lets us know there's a horse required here. Boot Hill, we don't have anybody dead yet. This is where you can see your guys that have perished along the way. Let's go back out here and see what's going on. So we got Sam kind of exploring, waiting for his 5th guy to show up. These guys didn't lose anybody. Nobody had to go home, so we can start kind of. Let's just jump right into regulator territory. Just boldly go onto their land. Now, this is interesting because the regulators. First off, that's a resource which I'm going to go take. It's a farm. Second off, when you're on their territory, much like when you're on your territory, you get extra guys to help you. On their territory, they have a chance of getting those extra guys, and you have penalties for being in enemy territory and local help. You can also get ambushes, which are like surprise fights. So just be riding along, minding your own business, and boom, you're in an ambush. That can be pretty tough. So everybody's riding in right now. Oh, we got a bunch of resources here though. So we're going to start snapping up resources. Which lets us expand our territory. Like, boom, all of a sudden we're big. Oh, they got another posse here. Let's see. How threatening are these guys? Yeah, that's a pretty bad posse. It's got a legendary guy, a rare guy, 3 uncommons. It'll be a tough fight if we get them in here. And we're going to ride over here and take their farm too. And the nice thing is, since we're taking the territory, we just made this our territory now. So now we get the benefit. These guys may come and try to attack us, and let's see if we have any other benefits here on the line. At least one rare hired gun defender, so again, we get some massive benefits but they have a higher chance to panic. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let's pass the turns here and see what goes on. I think the regulators, who are the guys with the yellow flags, are not going to be too pleased with us based on the way we're behaving. 2-gun Titans research, so there goes our upgrade for all of our double pistol guys get it, which is awesome. I'm going to start pushing into regular territory here. Be real aggressive this game. See if we can't find their hometown. Make a suicide run on them or something like that. Yeah, they do not like us taking all their stuff that much. Like, go figure, really. Let's see, we'll write him over here. Let's see what the rest of their territory is. So there's something here that they've captured something here because we've got a yellow border going around here. So they've got some territory here. Something's going on. There's something else. There's something I'm missing. And we've got these guys fighting. So this is going to probably be a pretty tough fight. If we wanted to, we could like, hey, I want to do some research. I think I'm going to do -1 turn to hero rune recovery. It seems like that might be coming to a station near you soon. To a posse near you soon. All right. So let's see. Yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be a little tougher. Now we've got our posse and we've got that extra guy to help us, but they've got no commons. They're not going to panic as much. This guy's going to be pretty tough. He's got a long rifle and he's level 6, so yeah, there's going to be some fatalities here. We're in the snow, so the maps that you get do correspond to the hex that you're in. If it's a snow hex, you get a snow map. If it's a mine hex, you're going to get a mine in the swamp hex. You're going to get a mine in the swamp map, that kind of thing. There are over 100 maps in the game, all hand built. So that's plenty of variations, plenty of places you can be, all kinds of different spawn points and stuff like that. Basically, we wanted just a ton of different battles. I mean, that's what makes things fun and engaging, is to be able to not have it be the same fight every single time. Sometimes you walk in and we got a fort like in the last level. Other times you're here and it's like, oh, it's just a bunch of craziness in the woods and the snow. Where you're kind of hunting and pecking. Like, as you can see, there's just a bunch of cover around here where guys could be hiding out and stuff. And the AI behaves differently too. I mean, we've got a number of different AI behaviors that kind of mix and match together. The AI can be very defensive like a player and try to lure you in, Here's our AI guy. We'll see what he does. Good old Steve Dunker here. So he's just going to run out. He's pretty aggressive, so that's a good job, Steve. Go be our point guy. Okay, here's one of their guys. So we know at least one guy's over there. Now again, the enemies can be scattered on these maps too. We don't know where all of them are. We don't know where they're coming from. But this guy did move in. Oh, we got at least 2 over here. Some areas can be climbed upon. We did get a lookout shot in on that guy. He did not like that very much. But we're going to start moving in on these guys when we get a chance. We'll see if any other new guys show up. Got to get Randall into some cover here. This is just not. Again, these guys are tough, so we don't want to. He's still exposed a little bit here to this guy. We're going to try to knock this guy back. Nope. Sometimes even with a high chance, things can be difficult. Now we know we've got a long range here, and that guy probably can't hit us. So we're gonna basically, just see if we can put him down. Gonna run this guy all the way up here, try to move these guys in. Bad Frank, I want to try something different with. This is so dangerous if I do this. I'm gonna run Bad Frank right there. Be a strong advance. Oh geez, did not mean to have him climb up. I guess he climbed up there and climbed back down. But he's exposed to this guy. So we had this guy show up over here. He's in really, really hard in cover. We've got one of our AI guys going over there. Let me start taking our shotgun guy this way. Hopefully be able to work around here. All right, let's see what our AI guy does. He's going to try to come through. He's just not sure. Oof. That is not good. This guy is hitting me really hard. That's what I was talking about. Having to be more careful how exposed you get and stuff. Again, I tend to play pretty aggressive on streams. You can be very, very defensive in a match, in a battle. In this case, I'm trying to get things lit up a little bit. So that, remove that guy from the picture. We're going to get Bad Frank is in really, really bad shape. And I kind of need him. I don't want to have him get out of the fight here. So I'm going to run him over here, climb up there, slip down here. He's all limping around because he's hurt. See if I can't get a shot in on this guy. 17%. This is just, guy's got really good cover back there. Probably got some defensive benefits. I think he's their legendary too. Let's see. Is he the legendary? Yes, he's the legendary. So he's going to be very tough. Military training. He's got a bonus to accuracy with a long rifle. A bonus to toughness. He's got items. He's just not going to be a fun guy to deal with. Or maybe he will be a fun guy to deal with, but there's likely going to be some fatalities here along the way. I'm going to move him around behind here. Oh, we have another guy there. That was not good. Wow. What to do. Guess we're going to try to move those guys in over there. See if we can't get our pistol guy here into some position where we won't be murdered. There we go. Randall, what should we do with you? He's in a bad spot right now because he can be shot. We're going to move him around the corner here. And turn. What's what's going on here? This guy is kind of advancing, but kind of fumbling around here. At least this guy has to reload. I mean, he's got a long rifle and he's got a good shot on us, but that guy missed. So we'll see what we can do here. Oh, we got another guy coming in too. Eesh. Wow. All right, that guy ran up next to the AI guy. There's at least that. The AI guy is engaged now. This silver shield here is Guardian mode, which is a sort of I want to call it like an extra special ability. Only be damaged when he's exposed, which makes him very difficult to kill. He got snare shot, so if he hits a target, the speed is reduced to 1, which means you basically can't move very far. It's a pretty heavy-duty ability. I'm going to run Randall back here, actually. If I can, I'm going to start engaging these guys pretty heavily, because that guy's really dangerous. We don't want him to survive. Bad Frank is in just terrible shape. We've got guys all over the place over here. He's got almost no chance to hit this guy. I'm going to have to do something dramatic. He's going to do something incredibly stupid right now. Run Frank over here. Limp him over, I should say, and just let him get one good shot in on this guy. Even in the open like that, 47% chance, and he missed. So this is very tough. Very, very tough. Our shotgun guy, we're going to get out of this guy's range. For now, we're going to put him into lookout. Ken Jones has got a chance here too. I mean, he's again. I don't think he can reach. He can, but it's just such a low percentage chance. Yeah, we're gonna have to get that guy exposed and do something else with him. I'm not gonna move him in. I'll take another shot. Very, very low chance of hitting. Like I said, that enemy posse was tough. We'll see what our AI guy does. I'm hoping he takes a shot at this guy. He's got him exposed, so there we go. We get a little damage on him. And there goes Bad Frank. I kind of knew that was going to happen. I was hoping to get a good shot, good hit in on that long rifle guy. Fortunately, now these guys are not going to town on this guy. I'm going to retreat him in a minute and try to get a little more crafty. I will not have a chance to get more crafty. The AI very much took advantage of the situation and was just going to town on us. Alright, so this guy's slowed. See, I can show you, he can barely move anywhere now, so he's pretty much like stuck out in the open. But he's also got this guy exposed, so he took him out, so he might not be able to move much, but at least he can kill somebody. Randall needs to reload. We're gonna move him over here. He got shot by that guy before too. This guy, this guy, I don't know. What are you doing with this guy? I'm moving back here. Let's get our AI guy there. Let's see what happens. Alright, so we're all back here. We haven't seen them yet. This guy is still slowed down a lot, so we're going to get him in cover. Randall also slowed down from that guy's wonderful shooting. He basically switched targets and like slowed us all down. Move over here. On the lookout. I'm hoping to draw these guys in. We'll see. Oh, or AI guy may draw them out. We'll see what happens here. Oh, they're coming in. Kind of good news. I think we're probably going to wait for them to move in because they're real tough. Let's see. So we want to get Randall. Let's see what we got here. Snare shot. Reload him and look out. Step Randall in here. Can Randall shoot anybody yet? No. Step him in here. Look out. Let's see what happens. Everybody's trying to be careful. We'll see. Pistol guy may take a shot at somebody. I mean, these guys can definitely see some of these guys. Yeah, figured. There we go. We got our lookout mode shot in on this guy. Let's see what else is going on here. Oh. Wow. Well, at least it was the added guy. Took a rough shot there. Took a rough shot. Let's see. Reload. Let's see about this here. Oh. Wow. Wow. You see, I'm back to being able to move a lot more. I can't really see this guy from where I'm at right now. Let's see if there's some way for me to get in a better position here. I'm just gonna... we got another guy hiding back there. Damn. Guys everywhere. Just gonna run into position over here. Yeah. Looks like we haven't got too much to go here. If this guy's just a tough customer. So you saw that first fight we did against the weaker posse, or the kind of somewhat evenly matched posse, went way easier than this did. This is us just getting kind of brutalized here because we went up against a real tough group. I should say they came and found us because we got very aggressive, came in the enemy territory, just started grabbing stuff up. Oof. Wow. Yeah, everybody's a little intimidated here, apparently. Let's see if I can run up here, expose this guy. I'm gonna expose him too. This might be a bad idea. Bad idea time, but we'll see. This guy's just an uncommon, so we're gonna shoot him, and I'm also gonna do a showdown with him. See if we can't get him down. Alright. There we go. Got him. Sometimes this can be used very much to help turn things around a little bit. Oh, and he got inspired mode, so we'll do this. So can't get off anything else yet. We just got to reload on, and let's see how this goes. I don't think we're probably not gonna win this one, but if we could at least put some hurt on some guys. Randall's in really bad shape, but now we've got a lot of our guys are ready to start seeing if they can finally hurt this guy. Wow, this guy's just being a real pain. There's 57% chance to hit. He's tough too, so even when you hit him, he doesn't take as much damage as you wish he did. We're gonna see if we can't get into position here to start working on him with this guy. I'm not sure if I'll be able to. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay down, mark target on him, which should help everybody versus him. Mark target gives plus 20% damage on any attacks to the target, so this is exactly what we want on the tough guy like this. There we go. So he's got cover defense still, and he's like super tough, so we're gonna have to deal with him being a bit of a hard ass to get out of here. Yeah. If he could have just landed a good shotgun shot, that damage bonus would have helped us a lot. Well, some guys are probably gonna go down this round. Probably this guy. He had his moment, but Not enough. This guy back here is just sitting and waiting for us. Basically, won't come out here and engage. The problem is we've got this guy here, and he's just really tough, and we're gonna have a hard time. So while we did tone down a lot of the health and toughness, it's not everything. And there we go. Randall, this guy panicked. Randall's going to move in on him. So we might win this. It's going to be horribly, horribly devastating, though. Like, we had a bunch of guys either dead or going to the doc's office. And all the guys we have left except Joel Jenkins, if Randall's, like, one hit and he's dead. That's it. So we've literally got Joel Jenkins now against this guy, you know, with his shotgun. I'm going to reload. I'm going to make sure I'm well set up here. You know. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that guy's just squirreling around back there. It's gonna be such a tough fight, such a tough thing. He's out in the open, but still has a really good dodge percent versus my accuracy. I hit him. He's an epic guy. He's a rare, so he's still gonna be really tough. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna hurt, but I'm in good cover too. So you know, the problem is shotguns you got 2 shots on unless you got some items or other specials. This guy's just kind of bobbing and weaving here. Out in the open, just totally going after me. Yeah. Alright, so we lost. We damaged their posse tremendously, though. So the good news is, because I've got 3 dead guys. One, our other guy, Steve Dunker. Oh, he was the add-on guy, so he doesn't count. All of our guys are dead. At least our additional guy got to go home and see his family, I guess, afterwards. And everybody else is in the hospital. So this is not great. We got our posse disbanded. They'll probably go take that resource later. However, yeah, this is telling me, like, go check out recruits. Let's go get some more recruits. It's like, yes, let's get some recruits. That's exactly what I needed. Touched. It's always questionable. The touch guy. Aggressive. I'm gonna hire this knife guy. So that's a great one to have. More damage on a critical wound. And we can add him Jane's posse and try to get her, you know, get her started here. We need a horse on there. That's actually funny right now. All right, back to this. So our other guy, we can't move yet, but we can go after these guys and try to hunt down the remaining. He's got 1 guy left, so we can try to hunt that guy down. Just get him off the map, basically. Man is wounded. This is just telling us you can go check out the guys in docks. And you can see there's where you can see how many turns. 4 days, 4 days. Both the heroes need 4 days to recover. Let's see if this is. We've got, this is the Creek Hill gang coming in. I'm probably not going to be on as long tonight. I've got some other obligations, but we're going to see if we can get one, at least eliminate these guys that we saw running around over here, if I can find them. Let's do another map turn pass here. See if I can't hunt them down. Skilled surgeon, that'll help our heroes recover, so that's good. Keep chasing here. Keep chasing. Let's go back to town, see what's going on back here. Maybe recruit another hired gun. A lot of knife guys. A lot of knife guys here. Can't afford that guy, unfortunately. He's real good. Get another knife guy. Let's get him added in. James posse. Alright. Let's pass the turn. We can recruit. We got a shotgun guy, the drunk. Yeah, one of the shortcomings can be the drunk guy that gets drunk during a fight. So let's add this in. Let's see if I get this horse on here. Here we go. Horse is on the now hooked up with him. Now you can see they're on the map, so we can start actually exploring with them now, with this posse, with James' posse. And we saw that other guy riding down here, so I'm gonna try to, like I said, keep trying to hunt that guy for a couple more turns. See what goes on here. There. Oh, I think he just like jumped that guy. Crazy. Oh, that was a big posse actually. I did not want to hunt those guys down. So I think I must have run off back to town or something like that. I don't know. We'll keep going this way then. Let's keep Jane moving around here. Keep exploring. And a Creek Hill gang showing up. So they won. So these guys took no casualties. So yeah, it's a pretty tough posse. Keep Jane moving. Now let's see. Entering Creek Hill gang territory. Okay, so the Creek Hill's got a little bit of territory here. They probably took that mine. That's why that used to be my mine. Let's see. Oh, these guys might be coming for, yeah. Well, this is what happens when guys are lurking all around us now. Let's see. Probably should start thinking about defending, going back and doing a little bit of cleanup. Let's see if I can't get. Well, let's just check out this event, see what happens here. Log steal. So you can, some of these events you can choose to do. If I chose fight, it would take me into a battle where I'd be doing a collect. I'd be trying to steal some hogs. There'd be some guys that are trying to protect their hogs. Or I can withdraw. I'm going to withdraw this time. Withdraw means I just don't do. The event disappears. I don't get any special stuff. I don't get any experience. I don't get anything cool. And you can't do that every time. If you have like a bandit attack or something happens, you have to do the fight. Here's another character. This is Doc. This is the one I was talking about. He can be rigged as a healer or a murderer, depending on your persuasion, whether you want him to be that way. So let's go see if we can't add Doc to this posse with Jane. So he's going to ride out and meet up with them. And then we're going to start forming a third posse, or both of our heroes have recovered. Sadly, we have all of our hired guns got killed. So it seems like we're just getting a lot of knife guys now, but we'll start recruiting them. Personal space is interesting. It means the guy will move away if you set somebody next to him. He has got quick draw though, so that's a pretty good benefit. We'll get him added in here. Let's get him added. Boom. And let's go back. And with Jane, we're going to ride her up here, start trying to take back some of our stuff that we lost. Let's see. Creek Hill's getting a little nervous, maybe. But they're around my hometown, so I gotta be careful too. You don't want to light up too many people that are hating on you. Otherwise you'll have to fight all of them at once. If you get everybody angry at you, that's one surefire way to make trouble. Got a graveyard event here. Maybe we'll wait till next turn. Let me save us right now. Got saves from all kinds of stuff in here. Still from the Steam Festival in here. I always give my save games crazy names. I try to name them so I remember them, but then sometimes you just look at them and go, I don't know what I was thinking. Which stream was that? I've done a lot of continuation on streams. Doc Travis just wrote in, so now that posse's full power. I was going to go look at that graveyard, but I see a saloon over there too. Saloon fights can be pretty fun. Very tight, close quarters fights. If we get a fight. Doesn't mean we're going to fight. Let's do some research too. Keep research going. Professional gunman. Plus 20% chance for inspired move when a hero kills an enemy. That's a really good one. Start going down that chain here. Let's go back. And keep going here. Wait one more round, and let's see if we can't get a horse for our newly formed posse. We need more guys here too, but let's get a horse with these guys. Just gonna add it in here. And can we recruit anybody? Yeah, we can. We still have enough to recruit some guys. So let's see. Only equip 2 items. That's not such a bad. That's pretty common for all the low-end hired guns. We're gonna just get one. We're gonna hire a couple guys here. Gonna fill up this posse real quick here. Boom, boom. And let's get these guys out. Get these guys out roving. Got a couple heroes in there. Let's get them going. Keep exploring here with Sam. I think I'm going to go back and check out that graveyard. Make this the last event of the night. We'll be back again, probably next week. Supply discovery. So this is a very simple event. It's just one of the ones I was talking about where you can get a nice benefit. We got 46 ore off of that, so we get this huge load of ore. So what that makes me want to do is go back and check out what kind of research we can do. Ore is good for weapon research. Art of the gun seems pretty good. 10% chance inspired mode on a kill with a pistol. So we'll start going with that. Production, we can also, because we got such a huge load of ore, we can actually do a bonus to our mines. So over time, that'll get us a lot of money. Since that wasn't anything too amazing, we'll keep on going for a turn or two. I expect that to be a fight. Let's see. Here's a town. So towns are pretty cool because they give you cash, and cash, everybody loves cash. Let's go back and see something else towns can do. This little plus button. Towns have certain abilities. It has a local market, has gambling. You can use these every so often. They do. Once you use them once, they do need time to charge. So here I can take some of that ore I got and change it into lumber. So I got a really good ratio. 5 ore equals 20 lumber. I like that. You can also do, you can trade more. So let's say I want to get 40 lumber. Let's do a big trade. So that was great benefit there. We got a ton. We took up a little bit of our ore. We have a huge amount of it. We just got a ton of lumber. Again, we can kind of go back and see. Now we can do sharp axes and make our mines do better. We can also, there's a bunch of plus 10% chance of knockdown on a shotgun. We know we've got a shotgun guy. 5% chance to start with a stick of dynamite. That's not bad. Plus 20% to offhand dual pistol accuracy is another really good one. One in the chamber is awesome, but is even better when you're playing with Cap and stuff like that, because he has that long rifle. I actually named this wrong too. I'm playing so much lately. Hard to know. Do the heavy load there. Let's do that. And let's see what Jane's up to. Let's just go grab this. And let's start pulling some territory here. See what we've got on the maps. We're kind of spread out. We kind of got half the map spread out. Who knows what's down here in the corner? And also, who knows, like up here, we know that there's 3 other factions out there riding around. So let's just end the turn here and see what goes on. So yeah, I think we've, the Creek Hills and the Regulators probably aren't too pleased with us right now. I'm gonna try to ride her up here and do this saloon event. I'm way up here with Sam. So now that the one thing about being in the corner is there's another nice resource there. One thing about being in the corner is it's great for, it takes them a while to get to you, but it also takes you a while to get to them. So if you get wiped out, out in the middle of nowhere, it takes time to recover, right? You can't just hop right back on. There's a research. We got Art of the Gun, so that's good. Let's see about Jane. Jane's heading over. We're gonna head over to this saloon event here. We'll see what happens. Sam McCoy. He's gonna go take Plainsworth Farm. Try to take as much land as you can, basically. So let's see what this event. We'll wait one more turn here, see what goes on. But again, this is kind of a free-form mode, so you got to decide how you want to go to win. Do you want to pick trouble with everybody? You want to try to focus on one guy? Because you don't want one. If you don't pick on everybody, then other guys will grow stronger. If you pick on, but if you do pick on everybody, the chances are that everybody might get pissed at you. So it's always a balancing act here. Another supply discovery, so we went in, had a good day, and we're feeling lucky. We play a game of craps, and we won some cash here, so that's good. Again, nobody can really complain about cash. It's very useful when you're trying to recruit nice hard guns, and sometimes you get opportunities to buy items, and there's all kinds of great benefits you can get. And the map turn here. Didn't seem too quiet right now. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yep. Yeah. I figured that there's guys up there working around. Professional gunmen now. That's good. Research, heavy load. So we're starting to get some research going. Like a few things research, which are going to help us out as the posses get tougher and tougher. I mean, we had a pretty rough fight there, and we don't really have. Nobody's like super enraged at us yet. I'm sure the Regulators aren't feeling too friendly, but they're not losing their minds on us quite yet. So, but when they do, we want to be ready, basically. Oh, we got jumped. So this and these guys, AI fight. The Regulators won. Let's see what their posse looks like there. Ooh, this is a pretty strong group of guys. Let's go down to Sam. This will be our last fight of the evening. Pretty tough, pretty equal. I mean, really, they jumped us in our territory, so we get the extra guy. But they've got a hero and a couple tough guys too, so we'll see how this goes. Probably won't come out of this unscathed. Alright, let's see here, let's see. We are way back here, so we're gonna run in, start getting aggressive. Okay, we see there's 3 guys that we can see already. We got a knife guy here, we have ours that we got to do something with. We got a lot of territory here to cover, a lot of ground to cover. Knife guy, we just run him like over here right now. Try to get this. Oh, there's another guy over there. Wow. All right, so they got a pretty nice setup on us here. Got power attack. I don't think I can hit anybody yet though. I'm gonna move in here, so I move all the way over here and get into some cover. Not going to use power attack yet. Got an AI guy here. Again, that can be helpful. We're going to start running this knife guy over to try to get this guy out of the way so he can maybe circle around. Got another double pistol guy here. Again, we've got a good posse too, so we'll see how it goes. This guy's got charge. Charge will let him increase his movement, so he can move very far, which is great. See, huge movement there, so he can get in. Thankfully, he didn't chicken out, you know, and try to go into lookout or all that kind of stuff. Call to action. This guy just gave an extra action point to their hero. That's pretty significant. We'll see how things go. And this guy's trying to get some shots in before finding some cover himself. So we've got exposed guys here. He missed. We'll run our knife guy all the way up here. Again, he's going to be exposed, but we're going to try to get him in, get these knife guys in close. We need to get him in, you know, where they can be effective, basically. So he avoided getting hit last time, so we got him up there. Sam can try to do a reflection shot now. We're going to shoot this kind of weaker guy. So we saw that it was real quick, but we basically saw that we hit this guy. That's great, and that the bullet shot off this way. Sam's ricochet shot is cool because it can bounce around, and you can even upgrade it to bounce another time. But it also helps you expose enemies. Like, we know there's a guy over here now. I don't know where he's at. There's a guy over here. So that shot reflected off and hit him. And again, this is what I was talking about. And, hey, you can use an ability to, you know, for alternate uses, not just damage, not just the, hey, it's cool that it reflects, but it's like, hey, that let me know where that enemy was, you know, like, and I would not have known that, you know. There would have been no way for me to know that if I hadn't done that shot. So, and had it land. Let's see here. I have to be very careful about how I move in here. That guy's in great cover, but we've got knife guys moving in on him and a knife guy moving in on him. So here we go. So there's that guy that got hit last time. I'm sure he didn't like that very much, but we knew he was there. We knew somebody was coming from there. It helps you maybe not to move out in the open or get tagged too easily. So he's missing. I like that. Here's another guy. Oh, this guy has an extra action point. Again, some of the abilities are so powerful that we like to show you them on the actual character that has them. So this guy, we very clearly show you that he's got an extra action point. He's a knife guy, so that's going to be super, super rough. That guy have an extra point like that. So we're going to start just trying to get this guy out of the picture. He's tough too. He's their rare hard gun, but we can hurt him. I mean, he's not unkillable. And we might, because he ran up and engaged, and we just kind of were pretty well set up here, we might be able to, oh, jeez. Every once in a while I misclick. Misclicking, not your friend. So here we've got this guy. I'm going to move over here, and then, I don't know, let's just run him in. Let's try to run him up here. Keep trying to run him. This fella, I can't get in anywhere. I'm going to try to run him over here. Probably not being smart here with him, but you know, sometimes you just end up not being smart. I'll run him over here. Really try to get this other guy out of the picture. Let's see what our AI guy does. He's probably going to take some shots at this guy. He might kill him. And the bad news is if an AI guy kills somebody, hey, they get credit for the kill, so you don't get the experience, but, you know. So many times it's better to have that AI guy take the guy out for you than your guys end up dead or wounded. Sam's taking a lot of shots here. I mean, he's got some cover, but he's probably not going to be in great shape here. There's one of their guys unloading on us. Double pistol guy. There's the knife guy. The knife guy was super strong, so it was probably going to happen. But oh my gosh, came in, huge hit, 54 damage. This guy's probably in very, very bad shape. Let's go over here and start trying to deal with this. We're gonna power attack. This means we'll do more damage if we hit. And you got double pistols, so we're just gonna, yeah, close range, and we took that guy out. And he panicked this guy. Oh, he panicked a couple guys. And he went into inspired mode, which is great. And we barely have any life left, so that is the part that is not great. But we're gonna run out here and engage in some craziness. Oh my gosh, I did not want that to happen, but yeah, oops. I knew that guy was back there, I was hoping that wouldn't happen. So, gun dive's pretty awesome. You can basically click on a guy and then jump into cover. So you did the gun dive, he actually put some damage on that hero, and I was able to get him into cover, so he didn't get hammered. Now Sam is not in great shape either. Sam's basically got one hit left, maybe, on him. We're going to try to take out this guy over here as best we can. He's very close to going down. There we go. Down he goes. So now Sam got inspired mode. So basically Sam's a rifle guy. So if you remember, we did the research, so that helps a lot here. Deadeye is like a lookout mode, but it can fire at as many guys as possible. So basically, if 5 guys run on you get 5 shots off if they're within range of Sam's rifle. So that is good. I'm having reload as this, and then again these are 0 action point abilities. So I'm just gonna have them go into Deadeye. Don't know if anybody will move in, but you can always be hopeful. You know. Start working on this guy over here. If we can get to him soon, then we got our AI guy might do something useful. Shoot that hero right there. That's all I can. Please keep shooting that hero. Sam, I had a bad feeling, but you know, what are you gonna do? Like I said, this is gonna be a pretty tough fight. We're not out of it yet. We're not. We had a good team too, so it's not for nothing, you know. Gonna run in our knife guy here and start working on. Actually, not the hero. I'm gonna start working on their long rifle guy. I don't like their guys with long rifles. I don't want them. Oh, jeez. Wow. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. So we're going to run up here. Exposed to one of their guys over there. Probably the long rifle guy. Now this guy has 3 action points this round. He's got some guys exposed here. Oh, actually he's got nobody exposed. He's got this guy here. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to actually do a unusual thing. I'm going to move over here. This will cost him a little bit of movement. Oh, jeez. There's another guy over there from their group. So, this puts us in a good position, though, to try to take out their guy. And then I am going to use High Noon on the guy that I just shot. So they're going to draw down. Hopefully I'll be the winner here. There we go. It was a good shot, and down he goes. Panicked their guy. This worked out even better. Even better than I could have imagined in some ways. So, he's dead. Our other guy's bleeding. So yeah, there we go. However, I'm in kind of a bad shape here. That guy panics, so that kind of helped, but we killed this guy over here, which is good, because he was kind of drawing down on us, so... And our knife guy's still up, so this round, I mean, he's got to be able to get this guy. There we go. So he's down. He's murderized, and we're going to run up next to this guy. We won't be able to attack, but if this guy tries to run from us, we will get in a shot on him. Oh, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I just got him exposed. Still, as a hero, is pretty tough, so might not get all the damage I want on him. Oh, there we go. So he's down, and now we can go over here and start trying to see what's what here. So I'm gonna just take a shot at this guy, and then I'm gonna move into cover because I don't want to end up dead. He's bleeding as well. Let's see what our AI guy does. Got a couple guys down in this fight, so. He's gonna do a little reload. Knife guy, pretty heroic knife guy here, is gonna run up all the way up here and get ready to move in. Everybody's basically gonna move in. This guy, I just don't want him to die, so I'm gonna keep him out. Keep him in. And Billy Myers, this guy's in horrendous condition as well. So try to set these guys up to not get murdered. Maybe our knife guy can move in. Maybe the AI will kill him. I mean, we've got a chance of the AI guy getting in. So we won, but one of our guys got killed, and Sam went home wounded. So our posse is greatly reduced in strength out here. So I was talking about, like, this posse is like got a couple of guys, and he's way out in the middle of nowhere. We got 2 guys down, and we're out in the middle of nowhere, and you know, that can be trouble basically. We've got some guys that leveled up though. Hired guns don't have as complex of a level up tree. It's just stat based, but you can still kind of, you know, guide them. You know, you want a guy with high critical hit. And one of the things I haven't shown, I'll show right here before we end this, is that you can customize the look of your guys, change their hats, head, hair, facial hair. Let's give this guy a big old beard. Skin tone, you know, make this guy like pale, not seeing much sun. You know, and then you can keep that. You can rename your guys to be your friends or whatever you want to do. And let me save this up. And we're going to call it a night tonight, guys. I will try to get it back next week and stream again. We're getting real close to launch, so that's pretty exciting. The 22nd is launch, and we can't wait to share Feud with everybody. And hopefully for the folks that watch, some people can see some things here maybe they didn't see before, or get some new insight on the game. It's a lot more than just story mode stuff. It's a lot more than just skirmish stuff, and it's a lot more than just saga stuff. There's just a bunch of different options for players here, and hours and hours and hours worth of content. You know, the hard modes, difficulty modes present all kinds of new challenges, and there's a lot to do, and a lot of things to experience, a lot of ways to have fun. Anyway, thank you everybody. Like I said, we'll be back again before launch to stream, probably next week, and then we'll see if we can squeeze in one more after that, and then during launch. We'll stream at some point after launch, but of course I'll be looking for any issues that come up and things like that. The game's looking really great right now, though. As you can see, we played an hour and a half here, you know, went in and out of play modes, and there's no crashing, there's no weirdness going on. It's not like all of a sudden something bad happens. So things are looking really good, and we've been waiting a long time to bring this out to everybody. So anyway, everyone have a wonderful 4th if you're celebrating that, and have a great weekend and all.